Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you could strum through Tutti Frutti by Little Richard. And we ended up capoing this on 3rd fret to match the recording. We're going to start off on a D major chord, and we play D major. First finger goes to the G on the 2nd fret, second finger on the high E on the 2nd fret, and the third finger on the B string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds a D major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And because of the tune, though, you may want to kind of think about using a D7 through that chord, and then we play D7. First finger goes to the B string on the 1st fret, second finger on the G string on the 2nd fret, and third finger on the high E on the 2nd fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds a D7 chord, and it sounds really, really awesome. Or really nasty. And then from the D, on our choruses, we do 4 of the Ds, and then we go to a G major chord, and we play G major. First finger goes to the A string on the 2nd fret, second finger on the low E string 3rd fret, and third finger on the high E string 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. Now you may also want to use a G7 through the song. And then we play G7. First finger goes to the high E on the 1st fret, second finger on the A string on the 2nd fret, and third finger on the low E string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G7 chord, and it sounds really nasty. And then from the G7, we'll be going back to our D, and then we do another D, but then we go to an A major chord, and then we play A major. First finger goes to the D on the 2nd fret, second finger on the G string 2nd fret, and third finger on the B string on the 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an A major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. Now you may also want to lift off the 2nd finger and make that an A7, or A dominant 7, kind of nasty cool. Or you could readjust the fingers and even add in the high E on the 3rd fret and give it a little bit more bite for that A7 chord. And then from the A on the chorus, we go to a G major, and then we do a D with kind of a big stop time, and you may want to do just kind of a down on the last D, and actually we end up accenting that kind of in our verses too. Now a lot of times with a song like this, though, to make it more interesting, I like adding a strum pattern. You could even work just kind of an 8 down idea on each chord, and if you kind of dig on muting, actually that can be kind of a cool thing to kind of add into, and that can make it kind of sneaky, you know, through that chorus part. Kind of work it that way. But a lot of times with a song like this, to make it more interesting, I like using something called a strum pattern. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we took the D and just tried that a lot. You'd have down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So we tried that through our chorus. We had D, down, up, down, D, down, up, down, D, down, up, down, D, down, up, down, G7, down, up, down, G, down, up, down, D, down, up, down, D, down, up, down, A, down, up, down, G, down, up, down, D hit. And then we'll basically be mixing that up through the song. Now the weird part is to play along with Little Richard, instead of starting on a D chord, he's starting on an F major chord. So to play along with the recording, what you want to do is take a capo, and you put the capo on 3rd fret, then now your D is really an F major, and your G is really a B flat major, and your A is really a C, or C7. So if we took it through that intro chorus, actually we could just do the downs and have the D, D, G, G, D, D, A, G, D, throw in some percussion if you're covering it, that could be cool. Or you could try that with the down, down, up, down, up. And we have D, down, up, down, D, down, up, down, D, down, up, down, D, down, up, down, G7, down, up, down, G, down, up, down, D, down, up, down, D, down, up, down, D, down, up, down, G, down, up, down, D hit. And then from there, then we'd be going into our verse part. So if we kept that going, we'd have the D down, up, down, up, 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 G down, up, down, up, G down, up, down, up, D down, up, down, up, D. And then we kind of have a big D hit, and another D hit, and another D hit. And then we come back in on our chorus. Now, something else I think about adding to the song though is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down, the down, down, up, down, you can throw in a bass note for the chord. So on the D, you'd have the D string for your bass. And then when we get to the G, you'd have the lowy for the bass. And then when we go to the A, we'd have the A string for the bass on the A chord. So we tried that next chorus with bass notes. We'd have D with the D bass, D with the D bass. And then if we tried that idea through our next verse, we have D with the D bass, 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 G with the lowy bass, G with the lowy bass, D with the D bass, D with the D bass. We have our big D hit, D hit, or you might want to kind of build it up into the chorus part. And then from there, then we'll be going back into our chorus part. Now you could kind of add some blues licks to this too if you kind of dig on this, where you could kind of take the first finger and go to the G string on the second fret, and if you strum the D string and the A string together, you could kind of do a down up with open and second, kind of second fret with first finger, and then going third finger to the G string on the fourth fret, and kind of work that as kind of a D lick or a D blues lick, kind of a down up with first finger, down up with third finger. 1, 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 3, 3, down up, down up. Or you can even work kind of little variations of that. 1, 1, 3, 1 is kind of what I'm doing. Or 1, 1, 3, 3 is where we're starting with the lick. But you could make it a 1, 1, 3, 1. Or you can even work it into kind of a 1, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1. Kind of using those notes on the G string as kind of some blues ideas. Or you can use the D string to kind of get a little walking idea too. And you can really do that same idea on the A string and the D string, kind of using first finger on the D string for some A licks. So if you wanted to, you could kind of work blues licks into this. And we tried that through that next chorus. We'd have D, D, then we'd be going into a solo part for the sax solo, where we just kind of play through those last two Ds of the chorus. So we tried that with using kind of mixing between all those things. We'd have D, D, tried that through our next chorus. Then we'd have the D, 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 and then from there, then we'd be going into our next verse, kind of our last verse. The D, D. You want to kind of take all these ideas, or if you know there are licks around the chords too, feel free to kind of take this lesson and kind of work it any way you want to. D, D, and then we come back in on our last chorus. So we got our D. But that's the basics of how you can strum through Tutti Frutti by Little Richard. So good luck!